And the last game talking about here, Boston College at number 9, Duke, UNC number 3, Duke number 9. That game also tomorrow. Can Duke match their energy from the Notre Dame game? Notre Dame might be the worst team in the ACC, and I don't say that lightly. They might be the worst team in the ACC, but it was still Duke's best game of the season. Now, they've played better basketball against other teams, but I don't think they're going to beat the teams they need to beat to win an ACC championship, to be a top seed or one of the top seeds in the NCAA tournament, or to have success in the NCAA tournament if they don't show up with an attitude that is closer to what I saw against Notre Dame than in any other game this year. They started that game 20-5. They were ahead 20 points to 5 against Notre Dame. That's what you do against bad teams when you have a little bit of attitude. You don't show up and slowly work your way into it. You don't show up and be tied at halftime and then win by 20. You show up and you get up 20-5, and Caleb Foster is one of the better players in the country off the bench, and he's really playing that role well. And Sean Stewart was pretty good off the bench, and you find a way to get it done. That the attitude against Notre Dame was the most optimistic thing I've seen from Duke in a long time. Now, can they do that against a team that isn't maybe the worst in the ACC? Can they bring that attitude to a game like Boston College? Right? That's the next step up. Boston College is by no means a world beater, but it's the next step up. And you know what? Can they bring that attitude when you're not coming off a loss to UNC at their place? It's easy to be angry. It's easy to be attitude-filled. It's easy to be salty after you just lost to a rival and they stormed Franklin Street and you had to kind of watch it all. It's a completely other beast to go mollywop Boston College after you mollywop Notre Dame. The game is a 2 p.m. Saturday tip-off. I don't know if that's going to get your juices flowing as much as, hey, UNC just beat us. Let's go make ourselves forget about it. From a basketball standpoint, Quentin Post at 7 feet is a good test for Duke's post defense. Kyle Filipowski, take it personal. There aren't many legit 7-foot versatile bigs in the ACC or in college basketball in general. Quentin Post at Boston College is one of them. Kyle Filipowski, take it upon yourself. Right? Armando Bacot got the better of your matchup in that UNC game. Go make sure nobody else does that to you the rest of the year. You're that good, by the way. Kyle Filipowski, you're that talented. You should be able to say nobody's going to get that much better, the better of me ever again this year, even if we play Bacot again. Especially if we play Bacot again is what you should be thinking. So Quentin Post is a good test there. But it's an energy thing. I think we'll know at the first media timeout if Duke is bringing that same, hey, us against the world, forget you, Notre Dame. If they're bringing that same us against the world, forget you, Boston College energy, we'll know by the first media timeout.
Big picture, with all the Triangle teams playing this or playing tomorrow, we're going to find out how much heart each of these individual teams really have.
And it's the dog days, right? You got 7, 8, 9 games left in the season. You've been playing for a long time, months in. It still doesn't quite feel like it's time for the ACC tournament or you're knocking on the door yet. This is the dog days, right? If you're UNC, you're still a lock for every tournament. You're still a lock for so much. Can you get up for this? If you're Duke, same, right? You're a top 10 team in the country. Can you get up to smash Boston College? State, it's a different beast because you have to win. You have to. But I'm looking again, first media timeout for a lot of these games. We'll know what they're putting out.